musicians and leaders of the Lithuanian Youth Orchestra from Vilnius, Director Filip of the Vocalis Festival, and all other guests. As an honorary consul of Lithuania in Limburg, it is my honor and great pleasure to welcome you on this special occasion. A holy Mass is not something we just do, it's something we celebrate. We do this every time, but this time we celebrate with a distinct Lithuanian touch. Here in the Sint Pancratius Church, a sacred place whose foundations date back to the late 12th century. Today the musicians will perform music, but the music will be performed by the Lithuanian Youth Orchestra from Vilnius, visiting the Netherlands as part of the Vocalis Festival, an annual event this year dedicated to the theme Happiness, and inspired by the Lithuanian artist and composer Ciurlionis, who would have been 150 years old this year. Ciurlionis represents the very best of Lithuanian musical and artistic heritage, and several of his works will be performed during this Mass. Should your interest be awakened, you are warm-heartedly invited to the Vocalis Festival. This will continue until the 2nd of November at various venues and can easily be found on YouTube. Some of you already had the pleasure of hearing the orchestra during the marvelous opening concert on Friday evening. I'm certain that the rest of you will also be deeply impressed by the remarkable musical talent of these young performers aged between 12 and 18 years old. As concert pianist and great-grandson of Ciurlionis, Robert Sabor so beautifully expressed during his recital yesterday, after hearing these musicians, we can be confident about the future of Lithuanian musical culture. It is also noteworthy that one of today's readings will be delivered in Lithuanian. To my knowledge, the very first time that this happened during the regular Dutch Catholic Mass. On behalf of the Embassy and the people of Lithuania, the Lithuanian priest for the Netherlands, Father Dennis, who sends his blessing and could not be here today, we express our gratitude to Dean Bouwman, to the director Gert Geluk of the Vocalis Festival, and of course the Lithuanian Youth Orchestra for making this beautiful occasion possible. Thank you for all of being here and sharing this moment of music, faith and friendship between our two nations.
We have this mix of cultures today in our Pancratius Clinic. Thanks to you. We celebrate as the same as in music. Language becomes less important. Language we go beyond and above the language in celebrating together, in making music together.
Laikykis to, ką esi išmokęs ir tvirtai įtikėjęs, žinodamas, iš kokių žmonių esi išmokęs. Tu nuo vaikystės pažįsti šventuosius raštus, galinčius tave pamokyti išganymui per tikėjimą Kristumi Jėzų. Visas raštas yra Dievo įkvėptas ir naudingas mokyti, barti, taisyti, auklėti teisumą.
English, Latin, God is above and beyond every language. And we can feel His presence in being together here. This Sunday, all over the world we pray for missionaries. People going out to preach the gospel, to live by example. But it is not a job done by missionaries. All we have to be missionary. The Second Vatican Council stated the Church is missionary by its very nature. It is like music. The way you make your music, it is not something you do. That's right, so? It is something you live with all your whole person. Playing music, you are quite becoming the music. It's not a job, it is a living, it is an experience. And that's the same for a missionary church. It is not that we awake on a day and say, oh, let's be missionary today. No. We live our faith in the way we tell about it, in the way we give an example of being good, in the way we come together to pray. The praying was very powerful. In the first reading, Moses raising his hands. In the Gospel, a woman, maybe you know that type of woman, were always staying and telling and asking, you cannot get rid of them. So kind of woman, always going to the judge to plead for justice for herself and for others. And Jesus says, your praying has to be the same way. Always go on praying, go on asking, do not stop praying and asking. We're very grateful for you coming here to the Netherlands, in Maastricht, the other places, and today here. It is not some kind of holiday it is, but it is also then, I think, a lot more. It is experiencing across borders. Here in our news, we do hear about Russia far away, and maybe it's a threat to us, maybe not. You live in a country very close to the borders, where even the Dutch military are present as part of NATO to make sure that being hostile to one of us is being hostile to all of us. And in that we unite. We combine our forces and we will pray for the good, for our freedom. May our prayers and the music help us to unite, to one each other, to unite in the good and be an image of the good to the outside of the world, to everyone, to inspire for the good in the world. The Gospel ended with a sentence, Jesus asking, will the Son of Man find the faith in the world on its return? That's what to us. In the way we live. And we are bringing the good in this world. Yes, we will be finding the good in the world.
Organizing is also very special for the community, having you in our midst. We wish you a good afternoon also here in the Netherlands, good further experiences, and also for the moment that will come, a safe travel home, where we stay connected